G'day, Glennie. How are you?
Good, mate. Good to have you on this morning, Paul. What's going on with all these red jackets in town at the moment?
Well, a couple of years ago, some of my old classmates from Aquinas in Perth in 1975 decided they'd buy a racehorse. The idea was it would be a good way for the boys to get out for a weekend here and there and go to the country races in Pinjarra and Bunbury and Albany and maybe Kalgoorlie, although it's a bit far from Perth for a lot of these people. You know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
The only trouble is that they've never actually got the horse out of Perth before because it keeps winning at Ascot.
Yes.
So
Yes.
The horse is called Red Aura, and it won its first race to great excitement, and then it continued winning, and it won its first 5 last year.
Mate, the last win was on the 5th of September. Willie Pike had a ride there. He gets to ride it today, and it will start favourite. Sorry to disappoint you there, Paul, in this afternoon's Tab Touch Hannon's Handicap at 4:15. But what's it like getting together with the old boys and just having a little bit of fun, mate? It must be a little bit of camaraderie still some 40 years on.
We got together last night upstairs in the palace, on the veranda of the palace, and it's about 40 of us with wives up there, so that was great. And then I took them round to the Tats Club for the Calcutta, which opened their eyes. And after I picked up Jaws and poked eyes back in from the stalks that they were standing out on, they all had a beaut time and finished up buying a horse.
Yes, they
in
did.
The Calcutta.
They did indeed. Now, Royal Rada was the horse, I think.
I'm glad you remembered, because the night got away from me and my memory failed me. But Royal Rada was the horse. You're right.
Yeah, beautiful. So what sort of hospitality are you to provide for these gentlemen today and their wives?
Right. Well, right now I'm out at the Two-Up, the old Two-Up school, and we're about to provide them with a campfire cooked breakfast.
Oh.
With billy tea, bacon, eggs and beans. And then Danny Sheehan will give them his absolutely inimitable Two-Up show. And, you know, Two-Up's the Australian game, but very few Australians have actually seen how it's done. So that'll be a bit of fun for them. And then we'll finish it up with a bit of bush poetry for them, and then get them to the races. Glennie, and if you see us around the place in our red coats, come up and say good day. Most of these people are from Perth. They'll have a beaut time. Thanks, Glennie. See ya.
There we go. Paul Browning joining us this morning at 7:12 here on 981 Radio West. He's part of the Connections with Red Aura. As you heard there, the class of 1975 from Aquinas College have got part ownership of that, Red Aura. And it's favourite on the fixed at the moment, on the fixed odds on the Hannon's Handicap today. $3 for the win and $5.20 for the win on the tote at the moment. So good to catch up with Paul. He's got a few visitors in town at the moment. You may see their red jackets around today at the races. And if you do, you go, hey, look at these boys. They are part of Red Aura. They were at Aquinas in 1975. Good morning, gents, and welcome. Here is the script and superheroes next. The Minister for Racing and Gaming, Colin Holt, is with us here in the Goldfields. He's heading on up to the northern Goldfields. We'll find out what he's up to in his visit in just a couple of moments. It's Wake Up with Glennie on 981 Radio West, 7:13.
Now, Red Aura, it's the favourite to win the Hannon's Handicap today. It's a 4-year-old gelding that will be ridden by WA Premiership winning jockey William Pike. The galloper has one of the most interesting stories behind him. There's a school in Perth called Aquinas, and a group of about 30 old boys that graduated there back in 1975 got together and they bought Red Aura. Now, this horse, it happens to be doing all right. It keeps winning. Peter Price is one of the owners. Good morning, Peter.
Oh, good morning, Kirsten. How are you going?
I'm going well. Welcome to Kalgoorlie. Now, tell me about the old boys from Aquinas and the story behind this horse, Red Aura.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Kirsten. We graduated as a group in 1975. Ray Williamson, who owns Mungerup Stud with his wife Jan and daughters, breed horses. And we did a bus trip a couple of years ago down there to look at buying a horse. And we ended up buying Red Aura.
Did you expect Red Aura to be doing so well?
No, we actually purchased the horse with the view of having country racing and to be able to go to Pinjarra or Bunbury or Northam or somewhere like that. And this is the first time in 11 races we've been able to get away from Ascot and Belmont.
Tell me how well Red Aura has done in the past, year now?
Yeah, Red Aura's been racing a year. He's had 11 starts, 7 wins, 2 seconds, a fourth and a fifth. And we've got him up We tried him at a 1650 a month or so ago. He wasn't ready for that, so we've settled him back to 12 to 1400 metres.
And who are the owners? Who's behind this, and how many of you are there?
There are 31 in total. It's a very interesting band of merry men, so to speak. We have something like 6 farmers, 3 lawyers, a district court judge. We have 2 vineyard operators. We have the chap in Jeremy Durack, who's in Sotheby's in Paris. We have John Clifford, who's in construction in Dubai. Jared Taylor, who's the doctor of the Eagles, and Jared's a member of our syndicate. So we're well fleshed with good stock.
Our guest this morning is Peter Price. He's an old equestrian and he's one of the part owners of Red Aura, the favourite today in the Hannans Handicap. I know you're winning on the track, but what's it like to be part of this group with all those old boys? Is it kicking a few goals in mental health as well?
Yes, it's kicking a lot of holes everywhere. We're very fortunate because we had our 40-year reunion this year and we had about 55. We maintain an email list of some 75 to 80. In contact, and they're all around the world. So we've always been a very close group. So owning a horse and going this stage for us is not out of the ordinary. But as far as mental health is concerned, the opportunity, particularly some of the farmers and other people, to get back involved with the folks in the city. But the most interesting characteristic of this horse is actually the ladies' club. While we have 31 of the old boys, we have a very strong partners and wives and girlfriends association with it, which is enormous. And that's why we have sort of 40 of us here for this race today in Kalgoorlie.
It's pretty special. Now, we've just had a message in. Hi, Kirsten, can you say g'day to the Redcoats from a fellow old equestrian? That's from Ted Falcon. He's a bit younger than you, Peter. He's from the class of 81. So I think this story is really touching hearts across the state. Yes, it is. I mean, even Steve Mills last night at the auction at Kolkata, you know, we couldn't sneak any bids or hide anywhere because he knew who we were. It gets sometimes a little bit awkward, but you know, we have fun. It's purely an idea of enjoyment. We all only have a small part in the horse. It's about entertainment and having fun. Now, I did say earlier, forget about the hot ladies in their dresses because you guys are going to be stealing the attention. What are you guys wearing today?
Oh yes, we have our red coats. We're very fortunate. Mick O'Brien owns a clothing shop in Manning, and O'Brien's Drapery, and he provides us with the red coats. And it just started off as a bit of a joke, but it's sort of developed into an identity, and we're seen on course, and it's the identity we put with the horse, and it's growing. What did the ladies wear? Do they wear red coats or red fascinators? They wear red whatever they can get hold of, and red dresses or red trousers or whatever. So it becomes quite a big red and black army out there. How many of you have come out to Kalgoorlie Boulder for this race? Well, we have about 21 owners out here of the 31 and their partners. So we have a band of about 40 to 42. And did you fly out or did you drive out? Well, we flew, some trained. We have been guests of the Kalgoorlie Boulder Turf Club. Harry's done a tremendous job by giving us complimentary passes and gave us a section in the grandstand today with a tote and a bar there so that we have a place to go, which we totally appreciate. Paul Browning, one of the local Goldfield settlements, has done an enormous job. Paul's an old boy with us, organising dinner at the Palace last night, 2 up today, out of the 2 up ring and entry with Harry to the Turf Club. So you're doing quite a bit while you're in the Goldfields? I'm out here regularly with work, so it's not foreign to me, but for a lot of the folks and their partners, it's the first time out here, or in some cases, so they're all out here looking at as much as they can and trying to boost the economy of Kalgoorlie. I'm sure you guys will do that. Now, Peter, what is Red Aura's potential? When are we going to see him, say, at Melbourne Cup? No, he won't go that distance. He's a born sprinter. We did a lot of racing at his early success was 1,000, and then we got him into 1,200. He overran a lot in the early stages of his racing. So when he came back for this preparation, and I think this is about race 5, he settled down with the over racing. But with Willie Pike back on him now, Willie handles Red Aura very well. You'll notice that Red Aura sits back in the field. He doesn't kick off until about the 400 or 50. It's quite frustrating. But with Willie on him today, even though we're starting in the car park out there in Barrier 16, we believe we're within a very good shot. But the potential of the horse, It will be around about the 1400. Maybe when he matures, we might be able to get him up to a 1600. But at this stage, we're happy where he is.
So you've got the extra weight on, you've got that outside boundary. How do you like your chances for Red Aura today? Pressure's on.
Well, we believe there's some unknowns in the field. They're known horses, but unknown potential of recent times. If you look at the times of the Hannans, it's very fast. In fact, faster than what Red Aura's run, but it is a faster track. We believe the straight will suit Red Aura. But more importantly, the horse is in good form. Willie Pike is in good form. And if we had to pick a jockey to ride him, we're so grateful to have Willie on him.
I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Really great to hear your story today, Peter.
Thank you very much, Kirsten, and all the best, and thanks to the Kalgoorlie Turf Club, Boulder Turf Club, for hosting us.
Thanks, Peter.
Thank you.
Bye. That is Peter Price there. He is an older Quinian. He is one of the part owners of Red Aura, which is the favourite horse in today's Hannans Handicap.